Don't touch that dial. You're about to join Securing Liberty.
I think the New World Order is emerging, and with it the foundations of a new and progressive era of international cooperation.
The world leaders have come together to establish a kind of a global socialist system.
The Constitution gives us no authority to police the world or get involved in internal affairs of other nations.
Welcome to Securing Liberty, the radio program free
My guests
from the
tonight
left-right
have been on the show
paradigm.
before. They are with the Underground Society Movement, UGSocietyMovement.com, President and SICCX, and they have a rap compilation. We're going to talk a little bit about that, and we're going to talk some politics. They're younger. We need to know what younger people think, so we're going to talk to them. SICCX, President, welcome.
Hey, welcome. Good to be here. Good to be here. Always good to be on your show, Debbie.
I'm glad y'all could make it back. Since it's been a little while, why don't you refresh our listeners as to what your project is about? You're actually, in this particular project, you're actually educating against the Illuminati, right?
Yes. The whole concept, Debbie, is to educate our generation about what the Illuminati is. And, when I say Illuminati, I use that term loosely. It's basically a metaphor for the elite, the people running the show. I'm not talking about the Bavarian sect that started, a few hundred years ago. I'm talking about the guys now. But people are more familiar with that term. So,
SICCX, what is this project about for you as far as getting the news out there?
It's like global unity, bringing people. We got over 100 artists in a whole bunch of countries. We got people in Saudi Arabia and Egypt, people you wouldn't expect to hear from usually. And what the sad part to me is about this whole thing is we've been media blacklisted. We've been banned from promoting on even Facebook sometimes. They ban me from making comments. They say I'm promoting hate or some such. A lot of the main rap sites refuse to cover us. They blocked our emails. And it's kind of funny because what we're doing is we're bringing back quality music with messages and lyrics in them. And the stuff out there now, it's all nonsensical, just noise.
Right.
It's promoting their own agenda. So when we try to do something positive, we're looked at as being negative. I don't understand that one bit.
Well, let me just tell you, just from a filmmaker point of view, when you start getting that kind of reaction, you know that you've hit a nerve somewhere. I'm just going to tell you.
Oh, yeah, we're doing right.
That's it.
We're doing right path.
It's just whether or not you can hang in there through it all. But I do understand that you've had some mainstream coverage. Why don't you tell us about that?
Well, recently, actually yesterday, we had coverage from Soren Baker, who writes for the LA Times, New York Times, and Billy Johnson, who's the chief executive of urban music at Yahoo. They actually put us on their video blog. Of course, they talked about us for just a few seconds. But it was weird. They mentioned us in between Kanye West and Jimmy Fallon and Justin Timberlake. So it was a huge victory for us to get
it's almost like sticking it in the face. We're right there with them.
Yeah, to get into that little circle was massive for what we're doing and for what people are doing around the world with this underground movement. Because we have people in 17 plus countries.